This is Randy Rosetta with a Tuesday morning edition of Trinity Talk. I am out talking to a couple of football guys, Ryder, Toman, and Anthony Klein, right?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sure I want to call you your dad's name. I'm so used to talking to your dad and your sister. So now we're getting the whole family involved now. Guys, started the season on the road at Jim Ned. Didn't turn out the way you wanted. To be fair to you guys, Jim Ned had a game under their belt against a pretty good Estacado team, so they had kind of worked out some kinks, worked out some bugs, and they're also a really good team. Let's start with you, Ryder. What did you guys do that you can build off of? I know the score wasn't what you wanted, 42-12 loss, but what did you guys do that you feel like you guys can, especially offensively, take moving forward?
I think just like executing our job better and it was our first game, so we just had to like warm up a bit. But I think with this next week, we'll just work on just doing our jobs right and just working hard.
A lot of newness on that side of the ball, new quarterback, new faces in new places. What kind of, when you step back and looked at the video, what were some of the kind of the framework of what you guys are going to be able to do that you liked?
Probably pass the ball more, and if we keep working on getting better blocks, probably also run the ball more and yes.
So Anthony, defensively, that was I saw them the week before. That was a hard-nosed, very fundamentally sound team that you guys faced. Estacado kept them in check, but it was kind of dicey at times. What did they do well that kind of got your attention that you guys know you can improve on?
I think one of the biggest things is just like they were a very physical team. And normally Trinity's been physical in the past, just a lot of the things were with a lot of two-way players, we got a little bit gassed. And then, we had spurts where we played really, really well on defense, and then we'd have other spurts where we just got tired. And I think the biggest thing is just like mental toughness, like pushing through when you're tired or when you're not feeling great, just to make sure that you're doing all you can.
That physicality you mentioned, I saw that against Estacado, and it caught Estacado off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
And they had scrimmaged them the 2 years before and kind of had a feel when you haven't played a game, and they have played a game, that can kind of knock you on your heels a little bit. Moving forward, is that something that's good for you guys now to have seen that level of
Yes, sir.
snot knocking, I guess?
Yeah, it'll be nice because now that we know that the level that we're going to have to play at, especially because, like I said, that was a physical team. And it'll be nice to be able to be used to that team because I don't think many of the teams that we will play will be that physical or that, like you said, just ground and pound, run it up the gut every single time. So, yeah.
And kind of the same question I had for Ryder. When you step back and look, what did you see that you feel like you guys did well enough that you can kind of take moving forward to this week against Denver City?
I think our effort would be the biggest thing. I know some of the guys, even if we are tired, we're still giving 100%, whatever that looks like. So just taking that on the next we be like, we knew our assignment, we just didn't execute all that well all the time. So knowing next week that we just need to, keep pushing through adversity.
Ryder, one thing and without seeing the game or the video, I'm just throwing this out here because I remember talking to Jet McCaslin last year when he played his first couple of games at the TAPS level, and it opened his eyes a little bit to this is pretty good sports here. JJ coming from Brownfield to seeing what you guys saw the other day, do you think that will help him moving forward to kind of see what he's got to do at this level?
Yes, sir, I think so. They also played some pretty good teams too, so I think it'll be used to bigger people and teams. So I think that'll help a lot.
Not just him, but the offense. What do you guys have to start doing better this week against Denver City to start making progress?
Probably like what I said before, just keeping good work effort and just doing the right job and just working hard.
You guys have weapons. It's not a shortage of weapons, just a matter of kind of gaining some experience and knowing where to be, when to be. Same question for you, Anthony. What does the defense have to start doing better starting this week?
I would just say lock in and know your assignments. The biggest thing is we can't be pushed off the ball. There's a lot of plays where our defensive line, whether that being tired or just not, a little banged up, just standing straight up when the ball is snapped. I think just making sure that we make every effort to just when the ball is snapped, it's game time. It's ready to go. So, yeah.
For both you guys, I asked the Estacado guys this last night. When you lose a game, coaches, I know they'd rather have like 3 weeks to get ready for the next one so they can get players, I think, you want to get back out there as quickly as possible. You guys have a little bit shorter week, Ryder. Is that good for you guys to kind of get the blah out of your system and get back out there and play a little bit quicker?
I'd say it's good, so we can it's more kind of motivating and just helps us lock in better and just to be ready. And yes, sir.
What about you, Anthony? You excited for that shorter
Yes,
week?
Yeah, it's nice because nobody likes to lose. I don't like to lose, but that quick turnaround is just you get more motivation. You're like, okay, now we know what we have to do, and we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go do it, whether that's 6 days or 7.
You got to get the coaches on their toes too, because they've got to get their game plan out there a little bit quicker.